Hello, this is Dr. Gustosby. I'm from Oasis Dental Arts. It's my day off and I want to discuss with you some of the different bleaching products that are on the market and that's available to you. Summer's here. Wedding seasons are starting up again because hopefully COVID is coming to an end. And there's different products on the market and you should be aware of them. I found that it's very difficult to actually get accurate information about these products. A lot of it they claim to be proprietary. So my information, surprisingly enough, some of it comes from Wikipedia. I tried contacting the companies and some were more helpful than others, and I got some bits of information, but the information, it's really not complete because there's different factors when you look at these products. What's important is the concentration, how much volume of that particular concentration to provide, and those, although they may disclose one of them, they will not disclose the second bit of information. So it's hard to compare apples and apples. I'll do my best. So I'm going to go over first how bleaching works. So if you look at it's a bad picture of a tooth, but it'll do. So if you look at it, some products will actually go and scrub stains from outside of the tooth, outside surface of the tooth, but they do nothing for internal stains. Just things that are baked on, they will scrub those away. Other products will actually poke microscopic holes into the tooth and penetrate deep into the tooth. Okay. The deeper something penetrates, the longer the bleaching will last, and the wider you will go. So things that are higher concentration and they provide higher volumes will penetrate deeper into the tooth. And also what's really important is how long does that product stay in contact with the tooth. So custom fit trays that are made to fit your teeth perfectly, will have the bleach with intimate contact with the tooth. So those generally will last longer and penetrate deeper. Okay. As I said, it's very difficult to compare apples and apples because they actually do not provide that information. It's very hard to find. So the first thing I want to talk about are whitening toothpastes. The word whitening and bleaching are somewhat used interchangeably, but they're very different. By definition, a whitening is basically sand. Silica, sand is, and what they're doing is scrubbing away stains. They have no bleaching ability. Things that are definition bleaching, it has hydrogen peroxide or carbon peroxide. Those actually penetrate deep into the tooth and neutralize stains. So whitening toothpaste, I'm only aware of one of them that has bleach in it, and I think it was discontinued for whatever reason. So most of them are just whitening, so they have silica able to scrub away. Oil pulling and charcoal, kind of along the same lines. Those do not penetrate the tooth, and so they're not able to get into the tooth and pull stains out. I don't care what they claim. We did a before and after. We took several patients and had them use charcoal, and we had them come back a week's worth of charcoal. We had them come back a week later, and there was no difference in whitening at all. So I do not believe they work. Now, next thing is whitening pens. Whitening pens do have bleach in them, but or they have brushes and you brush it on. As you can imagine, first of all, they're low concentration, so they don't burn you. And they're not able to, your saliva will neutralize them right away. So how long will it stay on your teeth before the saliva washes them away? As you can imagine, not very long. So they're great for people who want to just go a little bit lighter, but not for people who want to go many shades lighter. Then we have strips. More famous brand name is the Crest White Strips. I don't know if they're the first ones to come out with it, but they're certainly one of the more popular. I find out that it's very, very difficult to find information about them. As far as percentages and amount in each tray, very difficult to find out. I called them up and they said it's proprietary. I don't think it's actually proprietary. I think they actually have to disclose, but maybe the person over the phone didn't know. I found out about two of the products. I actually have many products, but two of the products, the Supreme and Professional, I found out from, believe it or not, Wikipedia. And so I was able to piece together parts, but not any one source. So the Supreme has 21 treatments. That's 3 weeks of bleaching, and it has a total of 588 milligrams of hydrogen peroxide. The Professional, by far better than the Supreme, has 18 treatments totaling 720 milligrams. That's quite a bit of bleach in a product. So for cost, it's probably the best product on the menu, bang for your buck. It does take 18 days. The only drawback to the trays is that they're not custom trays, and although high volume of bleach and concentration, because it's not custom trays, they don't stay in contact with the tooth. Your saliva will neutralize them sooner or later. So as compared to some of the products we have, our in-office product has 261 milligrams, a lot less than I thought actually, hydrogen peroxide. And the great thing about it is, over the long term, it's actually a cheaper bleaching product, because as long as you keep your trays, custom trays, you can come back and buy the gel at cost. And so it makes it, with the initial investment, years after, you can continue to bleach at a very low cost. So it's actually, I believe, long term is a cheaper option. And because they're custom trays, that bleach sits right next to the tooth, and your saliva with time will wash it out, but it will take longer. So it will stay inside the mouth much longer period of time, and it only takes 7 days to bleach. In-office bleaching, the 1 hour bleaching, our product has 730 milligrams in basically 1 hour. So as you can imagine, that penetrates pretty deep, is able to neutralize a lot more stains, and it will last much longer, and you will go whiter much quicker. So basically in an hour, you're going to go many shades lighter. Nice thing about it, like I said, it lasts a long time, and you go whiter very quickly. And so it's a great product, but it's very expensive. So it may not be the right product for you. So next we have laser bleaching. It's a little bit controversial. There are lasers on the market that claim to bleach, but most of the products that you see on TV, they're actually black light or UV light. They're not true lasers. Those lights that people sell, they're not true lasers. If you can imagine, a laser is a pinpoint, and so it's not. You can't bleach it. Those lights are not. It's not laser. So the thing about them is they actually dehydrate the tooth, and make it look whiter. When I first bought the practice, I bought into all that, bought all the equipment, and found that a lot of patients were actually having a lot of sensitivity with it. And patients were complaining that although they left the office pretty white, that bleach didn't last very long. So they would come back several days later and say, "Hey doc, look, my teeth reverted back." I discontinued that product relatively quickly. And some of the products I see on TV are basically using the same technology. It's not laser, it's black light or UV light, and they basically dehydrate the tooth. That's my opinion of the product. So, and my experience with the product. So, having looked at those products, certain products are going to be work better for you based on what your needs are. If you want to go just a little bit lighter, or if you have baked on stains on the outer surface of the tooth, start with the toothpaste. If that doesn't work, if you want to go just a little bit lighter, go with the pens. If you don't mind bleaching for an extended period of time and you're concerned about cost, use the white strips. They're a wonderful product. If you want to go have a product you can use for years and years and years, in-office custom trays are a great product. Or if you say, "Hey, I want to go white really fast, I have a wedding to attend this weekend," the in-office is the way to go. So there are different products on the market. Most dental offices will offer multiple different products. Give them a call, ask. The most important thing to remember, though, is that bleaching is not right for everyone. Those who have severe sensitivity should not be bleaching. Those who have gum disease should not be bleaching. So those who have gum disease have a little bit of recession, generally have recession, and bleach on root surfaces, that sensitivity can become permanent. There's many other reasons why you shouldn't be bleaching. Ask your dentist. As far as the products go, read all the disclaimers. Get on their websites and look at them. Okay? Hope this helped, and have a great day. All right. If you want to give us a call, ask us questions, we're here. Oasis Dental Arts, Dr. G. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.